Oh, that's why I couldn't do it. Hello, that was pretty good placement. If you guys are new to the channel, there's a video up above to the project car behind me who I call TeeTer ToT, my 2001 Audi TT Quattro 1.8T. In the last video, I was in the process of tearing off this turbo because a time start pulled out of the exhaust side of the turbo, and I'm also going to be upgrading my manifold with this one from JBS. It is a cast steel performance manifold. It flows a lot better than the factory one, and it's lighter despite this thing being really heavy for me to hold right now. In addition to that, the guys at Malaka Motorsports sent me out another K04. This one is in good condition, has no shaft play, and I'm just going to be swapping that out, but I'll still have the K04 that is on the car right now in case I ever want to rebuild it or like send it out to Franken Turbo and have it upgraded. So yeah, it's a cost-effective way to slightly upgrade and repair the car. Budget build. I'm taking off the silicone intake pipe right now because last time I was trying to work on this car in the last video, I could not access the inner bolt on my oil return line, and also having this pipe out of here will make it a lot easier to clean once this is all apart. I have to remove the exhaust manifold anyway because I'm replacing it, so I'm gonna try to take that off and hope that will give me access to these last two banjo fittings, because I really don't want to pull out the axle and the right wheel or pull the drive shaft to do this. Oh my god. Taking off the wheel definitely gave me a ton of access. So you can see up inside there is the exhaust side of the turbo up above the axle, and there is the oil return line, and there's another line up there you can't see. I need to take off. I need to clean inside here. That is absolutely disgusting. It's not up to my par. Instead of throwing some stereotypical YouTube beats over a time lapse of me wrenching on this car, ow, ow, I figured it'd be more fun to narrate while you watch me struggle. What the fuck? As well as make 50 trips back and forth to my toolbox while I remove this remaining hardware off the turbo so I can free it from the car. So much for my glove. All right, I got, the turbo is free, manifold is blocking it. That was an absolute nightmare. I have coolant and oil everywhere, and the turbo is free, but I can't clear the manifold, so I take the manifold off. All right, where are you? Where are you? Just FYI, if you're using my video as some sort of a tutorial, which I'm honored and thank you, it's not meant to be a tutorial, but these little washer doodads right here, spacers, go under the nets that hold the manifold to the head. FYI. I have broccoli in my teeth. I'm down to my last nut after I get this one off. I got it. I got it. Last nut. Oh, it won't even come out of there. I don't even care. Ta-da-da! All right, turbo. Yeah, buddy. Come on out. Come out of here. I got it. I got the turbo out. All right. That is absolutely disgusting down there. Look how gross everything is. No more turbo. It's a big cavity back there. That right there looks like a good time to call it a night. I'll see you guys in the morning in a second. Hi, so it's the next day, and I'm gonna keep the vlogging to a minimum in this video, but don't worry, the next video I'll do a little bit more vlogging it. I just wanna make a lot of progress in this video. So, I'm gonna stop screwing off sitting in the back of this car and get back to work. How do I do this without busting my ass? Before I go ahead and wash behind the engine, what I did was I used some pink gloves. I also used some tin foil, which conforms really well to small objects, and Ziploc baggies with zip ties ties to seal off any areas I don't want to get water, as well as the exhaust ports. I stuck a rag in each one of the exhaust ports to keep moisture from getting inside there. Some of you may feel this is pointless for me to go scrub and clean everything behind the engine before I put it back together if I plan on selling this car, but for me, I don't care. I want to put forth quality in the work that I do, and while I have this all apart, now is the best time to clean everything up back there. It makes it a lot easier to try to find leaks if there ever are any in the future. Why is this so hard to push? Rock, car, rock. There we go. Good to go. I mopped up my mess. I have a nice clean floor again. I wanted to try something out, so I concocted a dish soap and water solution in a little squirt bottle. It's actually a water bottle, but whatever. And I'm gonna see how well this works at getting the grease off the back of the engine bay. I can't even make spit. I'm so thirsty. That sucked. It's super hot out. I couldn't really do the back half of the block because of the angle with a pressure washer wand, so I might have to hand scrub that, but it looks better, I think. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna go eat and drink water. Oh man, that is already so much cleaner. Look at that. It looks like chrome. That definitely cleaned up nicely. Down there, the heat shield on top of the steering rack. Nice and clean. This is gonna get nerdy really quick, but I know a lot of you are gonna ask about this and it's important. So the new turbo I'm putting on here is a K04 022. It is a newer revision of the K04 I am pulling off of this car. Now, you look inside here, it appears to be in good condition, no shaft play, and I don't see any like damage on the inside of here. Difference though is I have an additional port right here on the exhaust side that I'm gonna need to cap off for oil, and the clocking on the wastegate actuator is in the wrong direction. This little dongle right here needs to face upward. This nasty fella that I'm pulling off of here, oops, also didn't have any shaft play, which is good. However, it was definitely leaking oil out of the cartridge in the center. I need to swap over all these lines onto the new turbo, replace any little seals, and this turbo right here can be rebuilt, and I can replace the time stir on the exhaust side. So I'll have an additional K04. Factory manifold, take note at the direction of the flow and the inside where the turbo bolts up, okay? New manifold, pay attention to the design of the runners here, and also on the inside, looks like you can't really see much and there's tape everywhere, sorry. This one flows better. There you go, back up on the lift and ready to go. Next task is to swap this stuff over. So I'm also going to replace all the copper crush washers that are in here too. Imagine that, dish soap and water gets the job done just the same as an expensive car detailing product. I'm debating right now whether or not I want to swap over the wastegate actuator from this old turbo onto the new one instead of trying to reclock that vacuum line. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint it while I'm at it. But I want to show you guys this. See this bolt right here? This is the one I was trying to access in the previous video so I could take this turbo off without disconnecting a bunch of extra stuff, and I could not get to this thing. That one bolt caused me like 4 hours extra work. Oh, that's why I couldn't do it, because it's slightly stripped. There we go. Gotcha. I've been going back and forth inside and throwing clips up on my laptop to make editing easier when I go to edit this late tonight. And I realize this video so far has been like really serious and just not that like, so for those of you that are like, hey, where's the vlogness to it? I'm sorry, it's kind of missing it in this video. I'll make the next video a little bit more vlog heavy. I just really want to get this car done. I pulled another Christina fix and laid out all my parts right here on my bench, so it's all ready to reassemble. I don't have very much of this DEI heat wrap left, and I was kind of saving it for something more important, but I have to use it because this harness right here that goes to my transfer case, I believe, look at the wrap, it's like a Pop-Tart wrapper now, so I'm gonna cut this piece of crap off and use the DEI on there. I bought some of the cheapo stuff off Amazon, but it doesn't unvelcro. So I would have to depin that plug, and that's just not gonna happen right now. And plus that's for the MR2. Those janky old shit. That's disgusting. Looks like part of Chewbacca's underwear. There we go. It's wrapped and protected. It sounds like I'm making a porn in my garage. Since this video is pretty much the rest of the tear down and clean up before I reassemble, there's one last thing I want to do. All right. It's so nice back here. New fender liner. Oh, there's that vacuum hose. And then this. I ordered these all the way from the UK. They're Quattro urethane mud flaps for the car. I'm so amped about these. I'm trying to knock out all this little stuff now, so the next video I do on this TT is purely just bolting everything back up, the new turbo, filling it full of fluids, that's hard to say, and driving it. There's a thought process behind this. Actually does look a lot cleaner. I mean, you can see looking up inside there, it looks super clean, but right down in there by the axle, it's still pretty nasty. So when I do the suspension, I'll clean in there really good. When? Oh, of course you would. Ugh, dirt. It's really gross in here. This guy's spinning. Look at that, it's got a part number on it. That's crazy. I need a new one. Something tells me my sway bar end link should not be shaped like this. Okay, so I need to order a set of sway bar end links. That's bad. That is super gross. All right, I am not putting that fender liner back in there. I'm gonna leave it off for when I do the suspension, and I'll pressure wash in there. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Ooh, it's dark out. That is super pretty. Super, super pretty. I haven't ate dinner yet, and it's getting pretty late at night, so I'm gonna end the video here. And I would have put the turbo on in this video, but I don't have the copper crush washers for the banjo fittings. So the next video I'm gonna start recording tomorrow will be a little bit more of a vlog video, and yeah, hopefully it should just be nice and easy now to bolt everything. Why am I saying that? I'm just jinxing myself. All I have left to do is bolt this stuff back up, and I should be able to drive the car. Fingers crossed. Everyone cross their fingers for me right now. Please. So let's just, hopefully this will go smoothly. And then we can do the suspension. Yay. Maybe I'll drive this car to SEMA. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, obviously it won't be in SEMA. It's a pile of crap. But maybe I'll drive up to Vegas with TeeTer ToT, a road trip. I don't know. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.